I want to talk to you all about signing your name with excellence, right? So excellence is the theme. And so I remember when I played in Arizona, my coach, Coach Guy, he got up in front of us, just like your coach gets up here, and just like he got up here, right? And he said, man, when he was younger, his dad used to tell him, hey, son, whatever you do, sign your name with excellence. It doesn't matter how big the task is. It doesn't matter how small the task is. It doesn't matter how many people watching, how many people not watching. Just sign your name with excellence. And so today I'm encouraging you, whatever you do, whether you're in school, whether you're being a son at the moment, right? Listening to your parents, whether you're studying, you're in class, you're on the field, you're showing good sportsmanship at work, you got jobs, whatever you do, sign your name with excellence. But I realize that in this world nowadays, man, it's hard to sign your name with excellence with everything you do. Why? Because a lot of times our effort is controlled by how big or how small the task is. For instance, my receivers. When coach calls a running play, you think that sometimes that's a playoff. So you get out there at receiver, all high at receiver, jogging off the ball. Why? Because that task isn't really important to you. Why? Because you know you're not getting the ball. But when coach calls that passing play, or you digging in, right? The back foot, you pulling up the gloves. You're not knowing that that's a sign to the defense that you're giving them something to study on film. Like, hey, coach, that number 5, that number receiver, every play, he's not signing it with excellence. That when it's a run play, he's taking up, he's taking that play off, he's high. But when it's a passing play, coach, he digs deep. So I need you to take every play serious. Running back. If it's a pass and coach is asking you to pick up the blitz and linebacker, that's not a play to take off. That's a play that you need to sign with excellence. Just like if you know you're about to get the ball and you look at you reading, okay, I'm reading the gap, you know that you're going to get the ball, you're going to sign that play with excellence. Why? Because you know you're going to get the ball. But no matter what the task is, when your parents say, I need you to go study some extra time on your schoolwork, that's not the time to be like, man, give halfway effort. But then if your parents say, okay, now you good to go play the game, now you give an amazing effort playing 2K. You give an amazing effort playing Madden. You signing Madden and you signing 2K with excellence, but when it comes to your schoolwork, you're giving poor effort. So I'm here to tell you, whatever you do in life, you got to sign it with excellence. Well, you need to know that what's done in the dark comes to light. So the scripture in the Bible, Colossians 3:22, it says, so it's talking about us. When we have authoritative figures, so you can think about your teachers, your parents, your coaches. It says, obey in everything you do, and do it. Not only when their eye is on you and to curry their favor, but with sincerity of heart and reverence for the Lord. Y'all know that teammate that when the coach looking, they like, coach, look at me, I'm lifting hard. They touch the line every time, look at me, coach. But the moment coach turns his head, they come up 2 yards from the line. The moment coach not looking in the weight room, they skipping reps. You cannot afford to take plays off. You cannot afford to take things off in life. Everything you do, whether somebody is watching or whether somebody is not watching, you got to sign it with excellence. Because you think that you're in the dark. You think, oh man, my mom and dad, they don't see what I'm doing, so I'm good. Oh man, coach turned his back so I can skip this rep. Oh, you know what? They called a run play. I'm a receiver. I can take this play off. That's how people get hurt. That's how you're running back. You missing a block because you jogging, now he gets smashed in the back. Because you're not signing every play with excellence. So when I say that what is done in the dark comes to light, what I'm saying is someone is always watching. You may be saying, nah, man, when I be in my room, I be by myself. When I be out with my friends, nah, my parents can't see. Nah, when I'm in the weight room, coach don't know I skip reps. Nah, when I'm on the field, I try to hide. The camera angle can't see me in practice. But God is always watching. The scripture says in Colossians 3:23 and 24, it says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. So, when your parents ask you to do something, it's not for you to have an option. Well, I'll do it if my parents can see me, but when they can't see me, I'll do what I want. No, God is always watching. Oh, my coach can't see me miss the line. No, God, you playing for God. You should be honoring God. Your teacher can't see you cheating, but God can see you cheating. So everything you do, you need to sign it with excellence because someone is always watching. I'm going to give you a quick story how I got to MTSU. We was playing St. Thomas Aquinas. You might have heard of the big popular school in Florida. A lot of NFL players come out of there. And so while we're playing in my senior year, I don't know who's at the game. I just know they got a safety on the other side, Major Wright, played at Florida, national champion, made it to the league. They got a safety on the other side. I play safety. I'm like, okay, I know I got to show up. I don't know who's going to be watching in the game, but I got to sign this game with excellence. So while I'm playing, Coach Diaz, who was the head coach at UM, who is now the defense coordinator at Penn State, who was the D coordinator at MTSU at the time, he was in the stands. I didn't have any idea. But I signed that game with excellence. And so while Coach Diaz was there recruiting another player on the other team, he seen me. I say that to say you don't know who's going to be at the game tonight. Coach said 11, 3-0. I'm pretty sure they're going to have scouts out there. So though a scout may be there to see them, make them see you by signing every play with excellence. Last thing. I close with this. What's done in the dark will lead to promotion and opportunity. Right? So practice is not done in the light. The only people that see practice are your coaches. So what you do in practice, how you sign every play in practice, if you sign it with excellence, it leads to more playing time. Come the game. But if you're not playing hard in practice, why do you think coach will put you in the game? Because what's done in the dark comes to light. So if coach see you balling in practice, then he's going to put you in the game when the light comes. So don't just say, hey, nobody is watching, I can take a play off. Nobody is looking, I can do. No, what you do in the dark will come to light. God is so awesome that he will bless the way that you behave, the way that you act in the dark. He will bless it to come to light. So you may think, man, you know what, man, I'm a 2-star recruit, I'm a no-star recruit, nobody knows me. But just keep what you're doing. Keep signing your name with excellence in the dark. And watch how amazing God bless your life. It might not just be athletics, but in every field, your grades, your career, your endeavors. Don't get so caught up with how many likes you got, how many follows. Just keep being great in the dark. Because what you do in the dark, if it's great in the dark, it will eventually come to light. All right? So fellas, y'all make sure y'all have a great, great game. Listen to coach, like he said. Hey, go and shock the world. I love being underdogs. Y'all are great just like them. Go shock the world. Believe in yourself. And every play, everything you do today, from here on out, how you eat pre-game meal, sign it with excellence. How you run on the field, sign it with excellence. How you be disciplined, like Coach said, he's tired of the penalties. It's week 3 or 4. Sign it with excellence. And I appreciate y'all, Coach. Thank y'all. Thank you.